Here is Mata Indai, a graduate of Bingham University, a private university where she studied political science, a sugar magician as she calls herself. Martha started at the early age of 12 in JSS 3 to produce things from sugar. She developed and is still developing herself and training young people to become mini sugar magicians as she calls herself. Even though she comes from a pretty comfortable background, she still wants to make ends meet from the works of her hands. Her resilience through the years and her push to become better and perfect her craft with sugar and dessert and all the nice pastries that you can think of has pushed her thoughts far. Today we are going to have an insightful conversation with these young graduates, just like many of us who have dropped our certificates because of the lack of job in Nigeria, to perfect our act of entrepreneurship and business. Martha Indai is amongst many Nigerians who are dealing with the challenges that the economy comes with as it dilly-dallies around hike in price of everything in the market and trying to balance their feet in business. Today, let's meet Martha and hear her beautiful story.
A baker. Please tell us what you are.
Chef.
Pastry chef.
Yeah.
So there are pastry chefs and there are normal chefs.
Yes, they're normal chefs.
Yeah. What do you do?
Basically, we work with flour. That's like our key ingredient. So anything flour. We do cakes, desserts, pastries, small chops, snacks. Yes, everything.
Okay, pastry chef.
Pastry
That's
chef.
so nice. I always have one connection with everybody I'm making video with. Maybe eventually I would not have any connection with them, but Martha is with my friend when we're less than 10 years.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8 years. That's like how many years ago now? Almost 19. No. 16, 17 years ago. So when did you start?
My cake journey started over 10 years ago. I had just finished junior WAEC, or what did they call it?
Junior WAEC.
Yeah,
That's useless
like
exam.
that. So like I was at home and my mom was like, I should learn something. I should not just sit at home. I should go and learn how to do something, maybe cake or something. And I was like, yeah, because I don't know if it's my name or, Martha in the Bible was all about food.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So,
Martha.
yeah, and I feel like that name thing actually works because
It does.
yeah, it actually works because like I just fell in love with kitchen and food and pastries and all. Like, but cooking for events is stressful, so now I'm not even going to food.
Okay.
So, and I said, okay, no problem. Now I'll learn. So I learned in what was this place? I think Women Development Center then.
Women's Center.
Yeah, they
A
used
lot of
to
people
teach.
learned a lot of things in Women's Center.
So I just went there. We learned cakes. It was a private class. I learned how to bake and do small chops and a few snacks. Then as time went on, I just had a passion for it, to be honest, and I just kept on improving my skills, learning from different places, enhancing and practicing, disturbing everybody that I used to bake. Anybody that knows me, they'll be like, cake. I don't mind. Save my name as cake on your phone self. I like it like that. So that's how it all started. Then from there, we started growing and learning different things, following the world as it evolved in the cake world. Let me just use it like that. And now I have my place. I got my place this year. And I started, and I also started training students. That's why we have a Sugar Academy, a subsidiary of Martha's Cakes and Desserts, where we train students, welcoming new people into the cake world and teaching them all they need to know.
So, continuing to develop yourself is one very important thing.
Very important, honestly, because I don't think I learned in the era of royal icing, or maybe I did, but
then there was royal icing.
Yeah,
that one they used to use
there was royal icing, but
eggs,
egg white and icing sugar to do. Yeah, but I've never decorated a cake with royal icing. Maybe I've used royal icing as a decoration, but I've never decorated a full cake with royal icing.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually I taught myself how to make buttercream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did you?
I just researched basically, and I
You
practiced
used
a lot.
the internet.
Yeah, and I practiced a lot. I never went to a school for butter icing. What I went to learn was fondant. But butter icing and whipped cream, I did it on my own. But fondant was a challenge for me, so I had to go and learn it. And
I see that you make beautiful wedding cakes as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful, nice wedding cakes. And it's, I think, one thing people forget to include in their lives when learning entrepreneurship is the fact that they want it to be big. They want to always start big. How did you start? Who was your first customer? How much did you start with, basically? You learned the skill. Your parents paid for it because you could not afford it today.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, my mom is like way up there in my success journey. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, she was one who helped me. Like when I started, she got me basically everything I needed as a startup baker. Then it wasn't so expensive as it is now. Like you could get flour at very affordable prices, and I was always baking at home. Like I was always encouraged to bake. My brothers were always like, "Oh wow, this is nice."
My brothers like food.
They like cakes. My brothers, wow. So she was just always encouraging me, because sometimes I'll bake, the gas will finish. My father will be like, I'm finishing his gas, all of those things. My mother will be like, please leave her alone. Just leave her, let her do this thing. I'll bake cake for my friends. Then I will not collect anything. Yeah, for birthdays, I'll just give them my brothers. I'll bake for them. Okay, I think I really started the business when I was finishing uni, because my school, they didn't allow us to, we couldn't cook or do anything.
Yeah.
So when I was about to graduate, we did Thanksgiving, and then final year students, we usually have this last week, FYB week, where we do different things before we write our exams, before we even do our Thanksgiving, whatever. So that week, I just took orders for Thanksgiving cake, and I went home. I baked it throughout that week. Like I had a few orders. I really can't remember the number, but I baked those cakes, and then I brought them to school. Like they paid me like little money, so I just supplied it and all. Even if my cake was not all that, and then, but at least now I can stand anywhere with my cakes.
Far so good. What has been your biggest challenge?
Nigerian economy.
You can say that again. I heard butter is now something else.
I started baking, buying bulk. Flour, butter then was around 9,000.
That rubber butter.
That rubber bucket.
Topper.
Yes. But then I think it's Valido I used to use. It was one of the best, or it's one of the best butters there. And this was not, like 3 years ago, or 2019, yeah? 2019 now. You know, it was COVID that now changed everything. Yeah, so 2019. That was what we're buying it. But now, last week I went to the market, it was 26,000. Butter. From 8 something, 9,000, now 26,000. It has not even doubled, tripled itself in price. Then eggs, they were very affordable, 700.
Now egg is 2,000.
Some places 2,122 self. So like it's not funny. So if you don't have the passion for cakes or baking in general, you cannot be in this business, because the gain is not as it used to be then. And opening a place like this in this economy is only God, to be honest. It's God, because things are really, really expensive. And customers always act like they don't know. Like everybody's Nigerian, everybody knows.
They
what's
always
happening.
Complain.
And they always complain.
Everything
expensive.
is on the increase, but when it comes to your own service, they would not admit that everything is on the increase.
Yes, they don't want to admit that, and that's not fair. I feel like people should really be considerate. It's better for you to say you can't afford it than for you to try to make someone bring out your price to a very ridiculous rate, because I don't understand. Like, I'm working to earn, not like, yes, I'm passionate about it, but I cannot come and be losing money because of passion.
Because of passion,
yeah, it doesn't
definitely
really make any sense to me. So like, it's been really challenging, to be honest, but like I said, passion is what's keeping me in business.
Passion is what's keeping you. So what did you study in school?
Political science.
Yeah. Here is one lost political scientist.
When I was younger, I would have told you I want to study up to doctorate.
Yeah.
I loved education so much, like to that extent. But now I'm just a BSc holder in the kitchen. I I think I'll access my master's. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
What has been your biggest motivation so far?
Okay, I will say clients. Because you do a work for someone and the expression is just priceless. It's like
the satisfaction on their
wow, I'm so happy. I love this. It tastes so good. It looks so beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, there are times that clients be like, I don't like this. And then you feel bad because, I mean, you put so much effort into it, but then maybe it's just not what they want. Someone else might see it and be like, this is nice, but the person that you worked for will be like, nah. But you just keep pushing.
Some people are very difficult to please.
Yeah, people are very
human beings generally are difficult to please, but there are some people that are extra difficult. Even if it's nice, they tell you it's not nice, they did not like it. So there are people like that. No. Have you had any terrible customer experience? Customers saying they want to burn down this place or beat you or threaten you or something?
No, I don't think anybody has threatened my life per se.
But you've had terrible customers?
Yeah, I've had terrible customers. Okay, one thing I don't do is send out cakes when payment hasn't been fully made, because I've learned from that like a lot of times.
They'll run with your money.
Well, not run my money, but maybe just delay. But there are still people that owe me now. There's people that owe me now, like my neighbor now. She doesn't see this chat.
She has not paid you.
And she's a big woman. I used to see her every day. Oh, she's in real estate. Madam, my money is not plenty. I think it's 13,000 naira. I think 3 months ago, that's when she ordered the cake. I mean, July, I think it was July she ordered the cake.
2 months ago.
Okay, yeah. She still hasn't paid me. Every time she sees me, she'll just laugh. She even used to frown her face, but I always greet her because I have the love of Christ in me. So I will not hold it against her, to be honest. But there was this one time, Valentine's period. I think it was Valentine's.
This should be like your busiest period.
Yeah, that's usually my busiest period. I think it was Valentine's 2020. So someone ordered, I had orders for Valentine's Day, so I had sent it all out. Someone just called me that, please, do I have a cake on ground? So like I had a 6 inches cake that I baked. I've forgotten what I baked it for. So I was like, oh yes. He said it was for his uncle and Air Force personnel. I should please just help him whip it up, like just decorate it and send it out. His mom called and everything. I was like, oh sure, no problem. So I did that. Like, I know this guy, so I don't believe that he'll run away with my money. It's people you know that run, oh, please. It's the people you know that will run. I sent it out. The woman said that this cake is too small for this price, that she can't pay that the man is a big man, she can't give him this cake. They sent my cake back to me.
Are you serious?
My chest. I swear. I said, how about this is not fair and this is not right?
They just, you told them it was
I told them it was a 6 inches cake. I was exhausted because I didn't really get enough sleep the night before, because orders, and I was still baking from home. So like orders like that is usually choked and you're stressed, sleep deprived, because that time you are the everything. You are the baker, you are the decorator, you are the cleaner, you are everything. You are
the delivery person, everything.
Exactly. So like I felt it was really unfair because like I had put enough work into this, and then just for you to return the cake saying it's too small. But like I told you the size before you ordered, so that's how they left. They sent the cake back to me, and the guy didn't even pick my call again. Like till now, I still know the guy now. We went to the same school. He just asked. I was like, okay. Like I just hope you guys will be able to take this if it happens to you, Sha. Because no many
they cannot.
People, they can't.
The truth is, those kinds of people, when you do the same thing to them, the heavens will fall.
Yeah, everybody will hear of it.
Everybody will hear. So you say your academy.
Yes, I'm academy this year, and so far we've trained 6 students.
Wow, 6.
Yes, 6 students. 6 students so far.
And I've been I saw the pictures. I'm trying to insert it so that people can see. Pictures are really nice. Yeah. And you've been improving. You've been going for learning.
Yeah, going for classes.
You're going for classes yourself.
I usually go for classes. If I see I need a class, I'll go for it. I'm not afraid to pay for what I know will benefit me, and that's what I think people need to understand. Investing in yourself is a big deal. Like I don't know how much I've invested in myself in this business. It's a lot, to be honest. But
how are you able to juggle being the accountant of the business, being the auditor, being everything?
I think it's an advantage to me that my brother is an accountant, actually, because he was one who helped me start. Keeping the account, and I just follow through.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody who is trying to start this business?
I don't know if you're a Christian or you're a Muslim, but hold God close. That's the first thing I will tell you, because people will frustrate you. Really, like people will frustrate you, but you know what you want and you know what you're looking for and you know what you are working towards. So I believe anything is possible, really.
We've seen some cakes that are what I ordered versus what I got.
Don't bite more than you can chew. Yes, don't do that. Don't do that, because it will end in premium tears for you and your business and your clients, and it will spoil your name.
For weddings and big events that want to do cake and catering services and all of that, now that sugar is on the increase, are they like really budget friendly kinds of cake? Or
except you want just dummies at your wedding, for your wedding.
People can actually use dummies.
Yeah, but even if you're using dummies, you're still going to decorate in fondant, and you still have to buy a lot of icing sugar to make fondant. So yeah. So to be honest, I don't know what a budget friendly cake is, because I will not compromise my cake quality for anything. And that's why my customers keep coming back, because they know what they are getting from me. There's always someone willing to do it cheaper, but you don't know what they are going to do. I will show you a picture of what someone ordered from me, and she said it was too expensive, and then she ordered somewhere else, and she posted it, and it wasn't even close to my work. It was really bad. But then I will not, it's what you can afford, so maybe you should go for it. And I will not, if it's your wedding, I'll just advise you to really bring out that money and pay for you to get what you want. If it's birthday, you can, for your wedding day,
dabble.
It's once in your lifetime.
So for those people who want to learn baking, who want to start out their business and then they are having cold feet as regards, I'm not sure if this is going to work, I don't have much money, what would you say to those people?
You can always start small. I started small. When I started, I used to carry cupcakes to my neighbors to advertise myself. Please, I'm a baker, or come and patronize me.
Shameless and unafraid.
Yes, because I know what I want. Look at me now. Like back then I was
You're a baller.
I'm not a mechanic.
You're not a mechanic.
Yes, so you should just push yourself. Whenever my students come to class, I always teach them about the baking business. That's part of our course, and I always tell them, bake and take it. You have family members, they will patronize you. There's nobody that will see you struggling, like a family member or a close friend, and no one to patronize
so
you.
Usually clients, according to one of my friends who just made a video on tailoring and fashion designing, she said your first customers are usually friends and family.
Yes, I can't tell you how many times my brothers have brought a lot of customers to me, honestly. Like my brothers even buy it just to introduce people to my work.
Oh, really?
They pay
so
full
those boys
price
can
just
be
to
nice like
honestly,
this.
they do that a
Wow.
lot. They do that a lot. Especially Hassan has brought a lot of every month, steady, back to back. It's almost like they're forcing you.
Like your first client. Even from secondary school, you can learn those skills that you've packed up somewhere. You can pick them up, dust them. You have the knowledge and polish them. When you polish those, you can actually excel in it.
Yes, you can.
Business is. Would you rather business or a 9-to-5?
So I think I'll choose my business over. It can be overwhelming sometimes, but I don't know. I cannot.
The satisfaction you get, can you trade it for anything?
Like since my NYC, I don't think I don't have a CV, to be honest. Like I've never sent out anything to look for any job. Like,
my business to grow, not for me to go to 9-to-5.
Yeah, and
because
now my
I was literally
depressed. Shout of
his gas.
Now anywhere that comes, my daughter, she's a baker and entrepreneur. I'm like, ooh. Now you're proud, man.
The satisfaction that you get in being able to cater for yourself as a business owner.
Yeah, nobody can come and tell you rubbish.
You have money to. I know that there are girls that will call you, I beg 5K, urgent 2K, like, because they want to buy data.
I can't relate.
You can't relate, and there's self pride in it. Personally, I used to carry my shoulders because there's nobody that can say.
I'm very humble.
Good for you. Humility is everything. Me, I am proud to say I'm not asking anybody for shishi. Because if you dash me, thank you. Exactly. I will not say no. But me coming to say, no. At least I can provide for myself and pay my bills.
Yes, pay my bills important, very important. Yeah.
Mata, thank you so much for allowing us to come and ask you plenty of questions and disturb you.
You're not disturbing me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So, I would put her Instagram page so that you guys can check
Please,
her out.
and follow, patronize. My cakes
You can do delivery, yeah?
Yeah, we deliver.
Outside of Abuja?
Yep, we deliver. We deliver.
You travel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Weddings, I've traveled. Last year, I had like 3 different weddings I traveled for with cakes. All expense paid.
That's the best of doing business. You get to travel. And if your work is good, it will speak for itself. You don't have to be dragging people. Oh, come and buy. If it's good, it will definitely speak for itself. All right, Martha, thank you so much. Please buy from Martha. I'll put in her handle and follow me also on Instagram, and then let's grow financially all together. I'll see you guys in my next one.
Bye.